Well, in the meantime, 11 high school students have turned themselves into police for an alleged incident the district attorney is calling hazing on steroids. Prosecutors say members of a school lacrosse team staged an abduction stunt that went beyond a typical prank, and the results could have been tragic. Correspondent Rich McHugh is live for us in Syracuse, New York, with the details. So, Rich, some of these details are really disturbing.
Yeah, Nichole, the prosecutor here said, look, this was not hazing. This went way beyond hazing. They used a gun. There was a knife involved, and that this was certainly criminal. He said he gave them 48 hours, these 11 players, to turn themselves in. Had they not, they would have been charged with a felony, but since they did, they've been charged with unlawful imprisonment. That's a misdemeanor. Now, the district attorney, he laid out all the events that happened. He said a group of older players from the team took at least 5 younger players to a remote area last Thursday. A driver pretended to be lost, and another group of students emerged from the woods. The DA said some got away, but one of the victims, this is what he endured.
He was taken to a remote area of the county, and at some point, by prearrangement, people came out of the woods, all dressed in black. They were armed with what appeared to be at least one handgun and at least one knife. The individual had a pillowcase placed over his head. He was tied up and placed in the trunk of a car.
Now, the DA said they recovered video of the incident, and he said in that video it showed some of the older players found the whole incident amusing.
I've seen the videotape of what happened to this young man. It is not a rite of passage. It is not a trivial matter. I don't know how long this young man will be affected by what happened to him. Frankly, I find it incomprehensible that in this day and age, somebody could have thought that they would have gotten away with something like this.
Now, West Hill canceled the remainder of the lacrosse season. West Hill School Superintendent Steve Dunham said in a statement, "We must address the culture of the program, and the most appropriate way to do that is with a reset." Now, I spoke to the DA's office just a short time ago, Nichole. Basically, these kids are going to be arraigned May 15th if they are 18 or over. They wouldn't say how many of them are actually 18. They did also say, which is interesting, there's something in New York State called a youthful offender status, and that may seal all of these records so that when they're 19 and 20 and going for a job, their criminal records would not be available to the public. So that is in play here, Nichole.
All right, so you spoke with the DA's office there. What are people in the community saying about all of this?
Well, most of the community that we've heard from, they wanted to see a harsher reaction from law enforcement. They didn't feel like they should have been given the opportunity to come in. We spoke with one mother. Well, let's hear what she had to say.
I think it's horrifying that children do these things, and I think it's horrifying that they're giving them that much time to turn themselves in. I mean, they know who did it. Hazing is wrong. I don't understand any justification for it or being lenient with the kids.
Now, the first-year varsity coach, his name is Aaron Cahill. He's saying this on his personal LinkedIn, quote, "Our program is built on inclusion, kindness, and accountability. That has been my mission every single day. The actions involved in this awful incident do not reflect those values. They are not representative of our program, our coaching staff, our family, and they are no way condoned." So once again, the arraignment for these kids, May 15th, they wouldn't say how many of them are 18 and above or how many are younger than 18. Nichole?
All right, Rich McHugh live for us there in Syracuse. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.